Hey, what's going on, everyone? How you guys doing? Um, I'm currently in bed with my back all sorts of messed up, and I'm just gonna talk with you guys for a little bit while my muscle relaxers start to kick in, because I have a broken back. Not like a terribly broken back, but like a broken back nonetheless. So let's see here. We have Americans are stupid saying hi from London, and Batman Superman saying hi from London, which leads me to believe that they are the same person. I don't know why you have to have two things there, man. I don't know why you have to have two I think yeah. Oh no, I know. So what happened was I was Saturday night I was delivering food and went to this guy's apartment complex to drop off some KFC and because it smelled good. Damn it, I like KFC. But anyway, I go and I park and I got to go up a flight of stairs and there's absolutely no light in the stairwell or on the top landing, right? And it's nighttime. So and the staircase is like the stairs are covered in asphalt. You know, the stairs are covered there. Hold on here. Let's see. Hey, what's going on, RJ? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How's your back doing?
Killing me. It's killing me right now. But
Did you
you
get the
know,
wind knocked out of you or what?
I broke my back, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Hold on here. Let me see. I have audio. Can I just do this shit on speaker? Okay. I'm mobile right now. I'm in bed right now. So
Yeah, man. No, I understand, man. It's like, is your back all bruised and stuff?
surprisingly, like it's not it's yeah, the back is kind of messed up. Like it's not bruising, which is weird. So there's that. Like it's I was surprised there was no bruising. I went to the doctor and like I asked the x-ray tech, I'm like, is there a bruise on my back? And they're like, nah. Like shit, dude. I hit it pretty bad. Right. So anyway, I just fell down, like the stairs were dark, it was black, and I ended up just falling and I missed the railing and I slipped. I didn't tumble down the stairs, thankfully. That would have hurt a lot more, but I landed right on my back and I broke it, basically.
Damn.
So it's a compression fracture. It will heal. I went to an orthopedic surgeon today to schedule an appointment to go talk with them. That's going to be hopefully in the next day or two. But I'm pretty much on bed rest, and they got me on some groovy muscle relaxers, which I took, and I'm laying in bed and I'm bored. I'm like, I'll go live for a little bit and see what's going on, and then I'll black out because of the drugs.
Damn, that's wild, dude.
Yeah. So it's crazy, dude. It's like, I mean, like the thing is, like, imagine like okay. So like without the pain, because there's a lot of pain, but you ever have like your back is like so whacked up, like you want to like just crack your neck, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to do that all the time, but I can't. So that's like the biggest like discomfort is like I want to crack my back and I can't do it. And I also can't lift anything heavy, like more than 25 pounds.
Hmm.
So I can't even like pick up my kids.
Oh, man.
So that shit sucks.
Yeah.
Gamers Xer asks, "Are you okay for the moment?" Yeah, I'm okay for the moment. Like, I mean, there's nothing
How
I
long
can
is it
really
going to take
do.
to recover?
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure, man. I gotta go. Once I talk with the orthopedic doctor, they're gonna probably refer me to a spinal surgeon. I don't think it's gonna have to be like that bad. I'm hoping it's not that bad. So it's we'll have to wait and see. God, Batman Superman here says, you're nearly a vegetable. I'm not nearly a vegetable. I can still walk. I'm doing fine. It's gonna take a little bit of time to heal. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. Thankfully, it happened while I was on duty for DoorDash, so like they have pretty good coverage.
That's good.
So I filed a claim with them, and they offer up to like like financial assistance. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I have no problem chilling at home for 3 weeks.
All right.
So that's the part. Does my manhood still work? Yes. It's a very odd and very specific question to ask me. Oh, you hurt your back. Does your dick still work? Yeah, it's still fine. Cherry Trap here says, "Rip, he's done for." I'm not done for. I'll heal. Let's see here. All right, Wanderer says, "Didn't break no blood vessels, but broke the bone. That's a bad fall for sure." Yeah, I'm really wondering like what I should do in regards to that apartment complex, right? Like I don't know if I should do anything, like file a suit or something.
I mean, I would say, at least issue a complaint because, like, if they're not putting up lights to where you can actually see and do your job, that is a danger to not just other people, but also the residents of the apartment complex as well.
Yeah, and they got liability. I know they got liability insurance and shit. So I'm sitting here going like, I don't know how bad it is. So I haven't really like weighed all my options yet. John here says find a lawyer for personal injury, but then he also says taking a dump is gonna hurt. Dude, taking a dump actually does hurt. You have no idea how many muscles are in your back. By the way, you have no idea how many muscles you use when you go to the bathroom. It's terrible. I wasn't working with Uber Eats. It was DoorDash, but yeah. So uh anyway, so let's see here. I do want to like talk about some stuff. Batman Superman does ask here, what are my thoughts on the Amazon Lord of the Rings budget? You know what? Here's the thing: is like I don't know. Did you follow that at all, RJ? Did you follow the budget for the Lord
Yeah,
of the Rings?
yeah, it's the most expensive TV show in history or something.
Yeah, like a producer today actually came out. I saw the headline. A producer came out and said something along the lines of it. Like he debunked it. And the thing is, like, I haven't read the article, so I don't know. But I think that $462 million is something it's like that is setting things up for the remainder of the seasons.
Hmm.
That is like the build out of like the sets and what they're going to need to do, as well as probably an assload of visual effects. So I think that's what it's going to be. I think that's the big issue with it is they're just building up for future seasons. They're just investing into the set work, and I mean, like they could go practical. If they go practical, like what Jackson was doing with a lot of the original trilogy, that'd be pretty good.
No, absolutely. There's some other breaking news too. You see the cast Amelia Clark and Olivia Colman in Secret Invasion.
I saw, yeah. I saw that Amelia Clark was confirmed, but I thought Olivia Colman was in talks.
Well, I know Variety reported on it. I think they said it was pretty much a done deal. So
Probably. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, look, here's the thing: is like Marvel's going to come in and just like throw out money. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're gonna,
they're getting a lot of like big talented names though for that show.
yeah.
I mean,
You know why though, right?
well, I heard it's an Avengers level event on Disney Plus. Like it's gonna be the biggest show they've ever done on that platform. So
Well, yeah. The whole thing is it's all an investment. It's all right. They'll probably like look if they bring in if they can sign. Look, here's what Marvel does. Marvel signs all these people to like insane contracts. So it's not like it's going to be like a one-time appearance sort of thing.
so
I
you
have
say they're
to,
gonna be in the like in the universe going forward like forever,
you
basically.
are, yeah. I really feel like Amelia Clark is not going to be a one-time thing. You know, like Amelia Clark is not going to be uh just a one and done situation. Because here's the thing: Game of Thrones ended 2 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
What has Amelia Clark done since Game of Thrones ended?
Did that Paul Feig movie, the Christmas one? You know
Yeah,
that.
that's roughly about it. So coming off of the biggest show in the world, and you get one shitty ass Paul Feig movie that filmed like right or before the series even ended is when they filmed it, and she's done nothing since then. So I have a feeling it's going to end up, she's going to come in for the long haul. Someone says she might play like Jessica Drew or something. I don't know.
Well, in the comics, I think what they're saying is that in Secret Invasion, the comics, Jessica Drew was like the main villain because it turned out Spider Woman was being impersonated by the Skrull Queen. So the speculation that Olivia or Amelia Clark's playing the Skrull Queen, they're doing like the whole royalty angle
And
with
then
the Skrulls.
do you think that then Olivia Colman will be the Skrull Queen in
Well,
Skrull
uh,
form?
that's a good point because Olivia Colman years back said she wanted to be in the MCU, but she wanted to be a villain.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well, okay, hold on. Talking about Amelia Clark, DC here says she did Terminator and playing Sarah Connor, and then and Solo. Yes, that is true, but those came out before the ending of Game of Thrones. Terminator Genesis was 2015. Solo was Memorial Day 2018. That was a full year before the ending of Game of Thrones. So since Game of Thrones, she hasn't done much.
yeah. I also got the Shang-Chi, or not Shang-Chi, it's actually Shang-Chi trailer. What do you think of that?
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man.
I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm
I
excited
love
for
the
it.
martial arts choreography they're doing. It looks very colorful. Looks something different from the MCU.
Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty cool to see. I like that. I'm not a big Aquafina fan. You know, I'm not a huge Aquafina fan overall. I don't find her to be that interesting. Um, but I still really want to see the movie. I do like good kung fu movies, and I think we need more of those.
Yeah, I mean, you
Um,
got Tony Young as the Mandarin, so that's cool.
the real Mandarin,
The real
the
Mandarin,
real
yeah.
Mandarin, yeah,
Hmm.
right, and the
Yeah,
real Mandarin, and apparently they're going to explain fake Mandarin.
yeah, they will.
So
Entertainment Weekly did this article where they're not going to call him Mandarin, like it's one of the many names he's had, but they are calling him Wenwu. It's an original character they made for the MCU because they're trying to move away from Asian stereotypes. But they're saying that the Mandarin's one of the many names he's been called because I guess he's like immortal. He's lived for like thousands of years or something. So,
that's lame. That's lame.
well, I mean, they don't want to offend people. They're like the
Well, it's like
Mandarin. They
it's
said
like
the
making
Mandarin name is like as racial connotations they're trying to move away from.
it's like the ancient one. They didn't want the ancient one to be a Tibetan, monk because the movie needed to play well in China. So they made her Celtic. And I thought that she did a great job in the role, you know. So I loved her as the ancient one, Tilda Swinton, but they still they ran into the same problem back in 2016 when they were like, "Oh, we don't want to anger China, so let's completely change this character because that's the reason." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it boils down to. It's not that they don't really look these movies. They don't care about offending anyone. All right, like they don't care about offending anyone
Well, I just
because
want to make sure they play
they
up
want they
stuff to
want the
get the most
money.
amount of money. Yeah.
Yeah, they want the most amount of money. So that's all it really boils down to. It's like that's all they care about is getting the money.
Yeah.
And I mean, how many times have they done come on, think of it like this one. If Song of the South wasn't so negatively had such a negative connotation, right? It'd be a lot more. They wouldn't be changing up. Okay, think about it like this. They opened the Splash Mountain ride back in the late 1980s. So it's been 30 years, right? 30 years Splash Mountain's been there, zippity doo dah, all that stuff. Then all of a sudden they go, yeah, we're changing it up to be more like Princess Tiana. It just did anyone care? Was there anyone out there campaigning to shut down Splash Mountain? No.
Everyone loved the ride. It's still one of the most
Yeah.
popular rides at Disneyland.
The thing is, most people who go are going to be kids, and kids have never seen Song of the South, and not like you can buy that shit.
Yeah, they see a funny rabbit character. They're like, oh, look.
I know.
They
It's
just
so
care about the log going down and getting wet. They don't care
yeah,
about anything else.
here's a log, here's your picture. It's on a hot summer day, it's a great way to cool down for a little bit.
Yeah.
That's all it
I
boils
should
down to.
clarify though. They're not getting rid of the Mandarin character. They're just saying that's a nickname because
No, I know,
you,
I know.
yeah, you saw the trailer, right? It's like the Mandarin is the father of Shang-Chi, so it's like there's that dichotomy. So he's not gonna call him Mandarin. He's gonna call him by his real name, Wenwu. That's his dad's name,
Yeah.
So
No, I get that. I get that. I just really want them to bring back Trevor. Was it Trevor Slattery? Was that his name?
yeah, Ben Kingsley.
Yeah, Ben Kingsley's character, because that one shot, "All Hail the King," was really good.
Mm-hmm.
And also Justin Hammer making an appearance in the end of that thing. I think it'd be great to see a Sam Rockwell cameo.
I think you might see Sam Rockwell come back in the Don Cheadle Armor Wars TV show.
Maybe
That'd be the perfect opportunity to bring him back.
They do need to bring it back. Yeah. Let's see here. What are my thoughts on Mortal Kombat getting a rotten score on Rotten Tomatoes? That means it's going to be good.
Yeah, I just pulled it up because I saw his comment. Right now, it's sitting at 54%, but most of the reviews are from foreign, like Singapore, Argentina.
Okay, yeah.
No, like Hollywood Reporter or anything. So it might go up or down.
I don't know. I guess he says here the first 7 minutes look good. I saw that they put the first 7 minutes out.
I was surprised they did that actually. I'm like, why are you guys putting out the opening scene of the movie before the movie comes out?
Hold on, man. You're breaking up real bad. Uh-oh. You there, RJ?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay, your headset's real bad right now.
All right, hold on. Let me leave and come back. Hold up.
Okay. AJ here says the first 7 minutes looks pretty awesome. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm gonna check it out. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it before I watch the movie because I can watch the movie like in 2 days. So it's not like it's that big of a deal. Yeah, James. Yeah, I'm from bed. I'm in bed right now. That's why I sound different. I'm on my phone. Um, because I'm uh I'm chilling. So
Is it working better now, or is it
oh
still
wow,
acting weird?
that's really bad.
That's so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know if it's like your phone or mine.
Oh, they said it sounds good. It might be my phone then, because they said it sounds good here. So can you guys hear anything on RJ's? It sound all messed up? Because on my end it sounds like terrible.
Yeah, I mean, just let me know and I can bounce out again. But yeah,
Yeah, I might have to exit and come back in.
yeah,
Uh,
because you're using Streamyards on your phone, right? That might be it.
yeah, yeah. All right, you know what? Here, hold on. I'll bounce out and then I'll jump back in because I don't know what the hell's going on. Let me
Yeah,
see
they're
settings.
saying audio on my end's fine. So
Hold on, try that again.
yeah. What's up?
Okay, there we go. I had
Okay.
echo cancellation on, and apparently there was like an echo. That's what it was. It was feedback.
Yeah. Anyway, what I was saying
Stupid
was that
phone.
I was surprised they released the first 7 minutes early. Like I think it's a good marketing play. I'm like, wow, they're actually gonna show this big opening scene for the movie.
Oh yeah, no, no, no. I definitely I want to. I do
Yeah.
want to see it. I'm a big Mortal Kombat fan
The
here.
violence and gore and that opening scene looked amazing. Like
Yeah,
they're going hardcore. They're not letting up at all.
that's what I'm here for. Oh my Diaz 22 $2 super chat. Thank you, Eddie. Boo both of you. Boo you too. I don't know. I don't know, man. You're probably making lots of videos today. I haven't been on my computer like in a couple days, so I've just been like laying in bed. That's like right now. I'm just waiting for like I got this. What do I got? I got this like badass prescription cyclobenzapur. I don't know. It's like a generic for something called like Flexeril, and it fucks you up, man. It's good stuff.
hmm
Um, it helps just neutralize the pain so I can sleep because I'm like literally surrounded by pillows right now. It's awesome. All right. Let's see here. Marvel did the same thing with the Winter Soldier the first 10 minutes.
You know
Did
what?
they?
That is a good. Yeah, I was there at D23 in 2013. So Chris Evans came out, Anthony Mackie, Sebastian Stan, Kevin Feige. They showed the entire opening scene of the boat, like the boat scene where Cap goes to the boat and takes out
Oh, okay.
Batroc and all that, and like that was amazing. Some of the visual effects weren't done though, like Cap CG wasn't done yet when he jumps out of the helicopter or whatever, but it looked really good.
Yeah, that's I yeah, they've done that before. Like I remember before Guardians of the Galaxy came out, they did this like they showed 17 minutes of the movie in IMAX or something. And it was like it was you know, you go down to the theater, you wait in line, you get in, you watch 17 minutes of the movie in IMAX and then that's it. And I went and did it and it was really cool, you know. And I think stuff like that like really does help people um get into those kind of newer properties, you know. And
No,
maybe that
absolutely, yeah.
and maybe that's the thing. Let's see, Joshua Nystrand here says, take this with a grain of salt, but Ryan Johnson might be returning to Star Wars to direct an episode of The Mandalorian, but the report comes from Giant Freaking Robot. Well, yeah, Giant Freaking Robot, like they suck. I don't like them, but the story itself actually it is valid. There's this woman who's apparently been like talking to Ryan Johnson a lot. I don't know. She's
Yeah,
like
she works for USA News.
does she? Because
Yeah,
but I mean,
USA
it's like
Today.
but like her, is it? I thought she was like interviewing him for a book she was writing. Either way, she's like a fangirl. Essentially, is how
No,
I
she's
view it.
definitely a fangirl, but she has talked to him, and like
Yeah,
apparently she said she tweeted that Ryan told her, or I don't remember exactly the conversation, but apparently he said, "Yeah, I talked to Dave Filoni. I am interested in directing an episode of Mandalorian season 3."
yeah. But Knives Out 2 is going to get in the way of that.
Well,
So
that is true.
Knives Out 2 and 3 are going to get in the way of him returning to Star Wars for a number of years.
I
So
wouldn't mind it though if you want to come in. I mean,
I,
his Breaking Bad episodes were the best in that entire show, best
yeah,
directed,
man,
and all that. So
I agree. I absolutely agree. I have no problem with him directing television, provided he has a good executive producer. Vince Gilligan knew how to maximize Rian Johnson, and I would like to think that I'd like to think that they would do the same. Favreau would do the same. The other side of that, though, is I'm wondering whether or not, because Johnson's got like more star power now than he did before, if they would let him write the episode, and I don't want that.
Yeah.
He would probably want to write and direct.
Imagine if he came in for Mandalorian season 3 and it's an episode on Luke Skywalker. He writes and directs it. Oh, man.
I don't know. I just, that would be a little bit too, that'd be a little bit too much on the nose for me.
Right?
Oh,
I know.
There was someone on Twitter I saw that like some like flight cast sort of thing, and they're like, "Don't ever tell me that like Luke Skywalker at the end, or the Last Jedi wasn't the thing, or like wasn't whatever." It's like, because all these Last Jedi fanboys come out, they always try to like say, "Oh no, the ending of the movie wasn't as bad. It's really like Luke did exactly what Luke would do, and he didn't even hurt anybody, and blah 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 blah." And it's like, look, man, Jedi Knights claim to be the arbiters of peace. Them motherfuckers, they chop up everybody. Okay, let's be fair, right?
Yeah.
Like they're not, when they talk about the arbiters of peace, they are the arbiters of their peace. They ain't pacifistic. They're not pacifists. Like, that's one of the weirdest elements that people always try to bring up when they try to talk about like George Lucas and Star Wars. It's like, dude, the General Kenobi became General Kenobi during the Clone Wars because he was literally commanding troops into battle, and they were killing the droid army and the Geonosians, and he was chopping them in half too. And anyone who got in his way, they didn't solve it peacefully all the time. So I think it's ridiculous to sit there and claim that the Jedis are pacifists. Even Lucas himself had talked about like Jedis being in love. It's like about attachment. It's all like, he's like, no, Jedis can have sex,
Yeah, I think there was like some species in the lore that were on the verge of extinction, and Luke was like, no, they can still make babies, just don't get attached to their partners or whatever.
Yeah, they're just sperm donors. They might be chock full of midichlorians,
Batman Superman does bring up a good point though. A Peter Jackson Star Wars thing would be very cool, honestly.
Give Star Wars to Peter Jackson. I don't know, man. Some Tolkien
what's Peter Jackson even up to lately anyway?
He's doing a Beatles documentary.
Oh, that's right. Isn't it Yellow Submarine or something?
No, it's not Yellow Submarine. It's called Let It Be, I think, is what it's called. There's a preview for it on Disney Plus. It looks really good.
I'll check that out.
He's been going through like the old Beatles archives and stuff, finding like all these like hundreds of, I think like 300 hours of like archive footage, and like putting it together, is what he's working on. I would love to see him come back and do some more fantasy stuff, like high fantasy.
Well, I know his World War I documentary was very good as well. They Will Not Grow Old or something, I believe it was called.
Yeah. They did. They colorized it, I believe, right?
Yeah, they did. Yep.
Yeah, I need to watch that documentary. I haven't seen it yet. I need to check it out.
Yeah, apparently it's going to come out on August 27th, 2021.
Okay. Let's see here. The Adventures of Big Daddy J says, give Star Wars to Tarantino. I mean, you know what? I would be more down for a Star Wars version of a Tarantino Star Wars than a Tarantino Star Trek.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got canceled anyway, the Tarantino Star Trek.
I don't think it was ever going to go anywhere. I think this was also before Viacom merged Paramount back with the parent company. So Viacom, CBS, and Paramount are now all under one roof. Beforehand, it was Viacom, CBS, and CBS had the rights to Star Trek, and Paramount had to had an agreement with CBS to use the rights for Star Trek. Like they worked out an agreement. Never mind, it's all owned by the same parent company, but they still worked out an agreement. And so when Paramount was folded back into Viacom, those rights then went right back into CBS. So that's when you started hearing about like Star Trek 4, and the Tarantino thing started to get less and less likely because now it's under the corporate umbrella. So they're no longer their own.
I mean, honestly, I still love the idea because I liked Star Trek Beyond. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion, but I actually really liked that movie. I I said I really like Star Trek Beyond, the third one that came out. I don't know if that's unpopular or not, but I like that movie. I would like to see that cast continue because I think one of the ideas they had was that the fourth movie would be like a time travel movie with Chris Hemsworth and Kirk meeting his dad again. I would have liked to have seen that version, honestly.
Yeah, I would like to. I'd like to see that too. I liked Beyond actually. I did. I didn't have. What was funny was like there was that callback to the when they played Sabotage,
Mm.
right? Like, and I'm playing the music, and I'm all like watching Beyond, and I'm all, wait a minute. Look at my girlfriend. I'm like, they're gonna play Sabotage by Beastie Boys. She's like, how do you know? I'm like, because it was in the first movie, and like, and then they did it, and I was like, that was awesome because I like
Yeah.
Justin Lin quite a bit. So,
Yeah, Justin Lin's a great director, honestly.
yeah, let's see here. Geeks here says Tarantino Star Wars would be awesome. Batman Superman says Tarantino would put the N word in there somewhere. Oh, absolutely. Um,
Chewbacca will say it. I'll get a Wookiee to say it.
oh man, Chewbacca, what's wrong with you? We've we've moved past that. Whoa, oof, oof. Hashtag cancel Wookiees, right? Yeah, you're you scruffy haired nerf herder. Ooh, that's our word. Did you ever see the Family Guy joke over that one?
Yes, yes.
Can't
Those
take that back.
Family Guy Star Wars parodies are amazing. I wish they would have done the whole prequel trilogy, dude. That would have been amazing.
They still could because they're all under the same banner now. They're all under the same banner. Uh, it's Fox is now owned by Disney, and Disney owns Star Wars. You know, so they could easily do it, and they should do it. They should also do the sequel trilogy. They would just decimate. They would decimate all of it.
Yeah, it'd be amazing.
Let's see. Gamers X here says I saw Campia did a video that they're going to continue Star Trek JJ the JJ verse. Is that true? Yeah, I believe so. I believe that's what's going to happen. Is that they're going to talk with because Chris Pine is set to return for Star Trek 4, and that is going to be set in the Kelvin timeline.
Yeah,
That's what,
and he's a Paramount guy. I mean, Chris Pine is doing the Dungeons and Dragons movie for Paramount as well, so he's
yeah.
close with that studio. So
Wait, okay. T-Bone here says Seth MacFarlane doesn't want to do the sequels. Really?
I don't know.
That's unfortunate.
I mean, I think his humor with like making fun of the prequels with Family Guy jokes, that'd be legit.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah. Let's see here. 75 YBA says in June 2019, Tarantino had picked Jared Carmichael to co-write a film adaptation based on the Django Zorro crossover series. That'd be pretty cool, man. I could go for a new Zorro movie.
A Tarantino Zorro movie would be legit.
Well, he already had the Antonio Banderas movies are actually pretty good.
No, I liked the first one. The second one not as good as the first one.
Well, this is the problem with movies like The Legend of Zorro versus The Mask of Zorro was the first one.
Yes.
The Legend with movies like the Legend of Zorro and like The Mummy Returns and movies where they add a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the biggest problem is there's always these movies where they add a kid, and they're like, that's an interesting dynamic.
Crystal Skull.
That's different though. It was because usually it's like little kids, like 8 to 10 years old, like picking up 10 years later. And then but Crystal Skull was about passing the torch.
All right.
That was the Crystal Skull was about. He was like 20,
and they passed the torch, but it's still going to be Harrison Ford and Indiana Jones 5 that's going to ignore Mutt. So it really meant nothing in the end.
Well, Shia has had enough legal issues recently. I don't think he's going to show up.
They could always recast.
They could recast, and I don't think anyone would complain about that. Yeah, Steven Spielberg always had kids. That's true. He has said that after E.T. I mean, look at like Short Round in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. You
know what? Speaking that you mentioned that, they should bring back Short Round for Indiana Jones 5. Like, why not?
Well, I mean, he popped up again recently in this Netflix movie called Finding Ohana, which was very much inspired by it was very much inspired by the Goonies.
Yeah. I
haven't seen it, but I need to.
I'm down for more Short Round.
AJ here says Chris Pratt for Indy 5. I want Nathan Fillion. I've always wanted Nathan Fillion, but I could see Chris Pratt taking over the role. He's about the age when Harrison Ford first started playing Indiana Jones. Oh, Mask of Zorro was developed by Robert Rodriguez before Campbell took over. They cast Banderas too. Really? That's fascinating. I didn't know that.
That
But that
makes
does make
sense though
that does
because
make
it's
sense. Yeah, it makes a lot of
yeah.
sense. Yeah, I mean, like I love Martin Campbell movies. So that dude's one of my favorite directors.
Wow, Legend of Zorro was written by Orsi and Kurtzman.
my
I didn't know that. I thought that actually explains a lot.
my favorite thing that Orsi and Kurtzman wrote was actually Star Trek Into Darkness, the opening of Star Trek Into Darkness.
Just the opening though.
Just the opening. You know why, right?
Well, it's pretty epic, honestly.
Well, yeah,
It
it's pretty epic. But did you recognize what planet they were on?
it's been so many years since I watched that movie, man. I
They
honestly
were
cannot
on they were
remember.
on planet Nibiru. That was the planet they were on. They were on another. If you they hadn't left our galaxy yet. They were still in our galaxy because at the end of Into Darkness, that is when they chose to. That's when they did the monologue for like the next 5 years,
Hmm.
right? Like Into Darkness was set in our galaxy, and so they went to another planet. They went to planet Nibiru, which is this. It's a mythical planet. It's called Planet X, right? It's a mythical planet that was theorized to exist on a 3,600 year cycle around the sun. That it would. This is one of the very first conspiracy theory rabbit holes I ever went down on YouTube, and this is back in like 2007, and like a lot of people are under the impression that Nibiru was going to come back around December 21st, 2012, and it was going to it was going to catch its in its gravitational pull, completely stop our polarity, and like destroy the planet, leaving like 2/3 of the population dead. Like it was going to kill most life, and then it was going to release us, and it was going to flip the North and South Pole. It was this whole mess, whole crazy shit. But Ortzman and Kurtzy, one of them, or Orsi and Kurtzman, sorry, the drugs are starting to kick in. They are both pretty big conspiracy theorists, or at least I think maybe Kurtzman is. So they put in a conspiracy theory in the opening of Star Trek Into Darkness.
That is actually pretty cool.
It's
And yeah,
crazy.
and yes, Masenko, I have seen Invincible. I've been telling Jarbo to watch it because it's amazing.
I need to watch it. I'm in bed for a few days.
Hey,
I might
yeah, I
watch
mean
it
you're gonna
tonight.
be in bed, might as well watch it. You're gonna enjoy it,
Yeah,
man.
I've been playing a lot of Call of Duty, because I just it's high, it's very fast paced, so it keeps me kind of focused.
Hmm.
Let's see, Artie McFly, $5. Thank you very much, sir. Hey guys, what are your thoughts on the recent Blair Witch game? Also, I feel a possibility of making a sequel film to that game. Maybe. Take care. Sorry, I read that totally weird. I haven't played the Blair Witch game, but I've heard people enjoyed it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's on Xbox Game Pass. I have to go and check, but I haven't
Yeah.
played it myself. I mean, it's gotten decent reviews. Some people say it's a little too much of a walking sim horror game, but
What do you expect?
I
Like
know, I know.
you're in the fucking woods. I mean, like the entire first movie was them walking in the woods.
Yeah,
Literally,
I
it was
know.
like,
I know. Angry Joe did a review of it. And he said it was like I think he didn't like it too much, but I don't
oh,
remember.
like what did he never play fucking Slender? I mean, like that game
Well,
was
that's the problem. Apparently, it was too much like Slender Man.
like who cares? That game was popular. That game was like super popular. Streamers are just like getting scared all the time playing that damn game. It's so stupid. Getting
Yeah,
mad
but
about.
well, I heard apparently it's not scary enough. That's what I heard about Blair Witch.
Whatever. Like, I don't know. I need to check it out and stuff. I'll defend Blair Witch. I don't care what. Not the second movie, but like I'll defend elements
That
of Blair
second
Witch.
movie's hilarious, though. Like,
It's
that's the perfect kind
terrible.
of drunk
I saw
movie you
that
could
movie
just
on a
watch.
date, and I
Oh,
never
I'm so
talked to the
sorry.
girl again. No, no, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Because it was a double date, like with my friend and this girl he was dating, and I was 18, and they were 17, and they told me that the other girl was 17, and then we went out, and like I was I found out later on that she was not 17,
Oh
right?
no.
Like they lied to me about her age.
Oh
Nothing
Jesus.
happened, by the way. We just went and saw the movie, and I took them all home. But like they lied about her age. I'm all like, man, fuck that shit. I ain't going anywhere near that crap. Like, so yeah. But that was the only time I saw that movie. It just left a bad taste in my mouth.
You know what, though, MX Bravo? Speaking of Xena and Hercules, I'm surprised there's not been a new Xena Warrior Princess like reboot for TV yet, especially on the streaming wars. Because that would be killer.
I don't know. I mean, like that's the thing is another Xena. I mean, like, look, right? Like, I don't think you could redo it the way they want to redo it. You're never going to recapture Lucy Lawless and Kevin Sorbo back
Right.
before Kevin
Hey,
Sorbo
we'll see.
went insane.
Legacy series are all the rage now. Bring in Lucy Lawless again, pass the torch kind of show.
I don't know if she'd want to.
I don't know if the script's good enough, she might be interested.
Maybe she's not doing much right now. She's on something right now, I think, right?
Pretty sure she popped up in. Let me
I know.
look
I
up
know she
Lucy
was in Ash
Lawless.
versus Evil Dead.
Yeah.
Then that needs to have a finale, but Bruce Campbell won't do it, which is just unfortunate.
Apparently, she's going to be in the new Minions movie. What?
Oh no, not the Minions movie, ladies and gentlemen. That's top tier entertainment right there.
And she's doing voiceovers in Disney cartoons.
Oh, okay.
So
Well, that's something. They don't pay shit though,
yeah,
right? They
and
don't
she's
really pay
also in
anything.
a Australian murder mystery comedy show called My Life is Murder.
Huh.
Okay. Ash vs. Evil Dead does deserve a real finale, though. I feel so bad for Bruce Campbell because that show was so good, and apparently now it's like, yeah, it got canceled. I'm kind of done with the character now. I'm like, no,
Except he's
Bruce,
not done
no.
with the character. They're doing a new video game,
Yeah,
and
but
he's
how
voicing the
involved is he really,
character.
though? How involved
I
is he
don't.
really with that?
He's just doing the voice, man. Bruce Campbell is he's I love that man, but my God.
Give me a
Let's see
new
here.
Bubba Hotep movie.
Yeah,
Why
God
not?
damn it. Where the hell is Bubba Nosferatu? They had been talking about Bubba Nosferatu for a long ass time. That was supposed to be the sequel to Bubba Hotep, was Bubba Nosferatu.
Oh, really? I didn't
That
even know
was
that.
that was the rumored sequel for a long ass time. Batman Superman asks, "What are your thoughts on the Downton Abbey 2 movie?" Very positive. Except with the exception of one thing. Uh um oh God, what's her name? Like Lady Grantham. Oh, whoever played whoever played McGonagall in Harry Potter. I forget her name right now, but
Oh, yeah.
but she's not going to be in it because they made that abundantly clear at the end of the last movie that she was done. Right? They made it like abundantly clear in Downton Abbey the movie because like at one point in time she pulls one of the granddaughters to the side. She's all like, "Yeah, I'm dying." And like I'm not gonna be around for much longer. And like that was kind of like our goodbye to her as like the fan base, you know? And so they're doing another movie and she's not gonna be in it. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. I ain't happy about that, to be fair.
I was surprised how well that movie did at the box office. Oh, Maggie Smith. Maggie Smith.
Maggie, thank you. Have you not seen Downton?
I never watched the show. I never watched the movie. I know
Oh,
it's
dude,
popular, but
fucking that show. It's a soap opera, right?
yeah.
It's a soap opera. Season 2 is the worst offender of it being a soap opera, but it's a soap opera. But it's a really well done soap opera. And there's like 16 plot points going on at any given time, right? And like it's all good. It's great acting, great writing, great characters. And yeah, I've been a fan since like 2011. So I've seen the whole series now like 3 times. The movie I've watched a couple times. Huge Downton fan. Uh, H. Bartz says we need a Downton Abbey cinematic universe. We don't need a Downton Abbey cinematic universe. What? I mean,
Sure, why not? We got some prequels, get some spin-offs.
well, I like there was actually talks of doing a prequel series where Lord and Lady Grantham met, right? Like that was supposed to be um that was talked about. I don't know if that's ever moving forward, but that would do pretty well. I'll put it like this: Downton Abbey at the height of its popularity, it was the number one watched show after the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it was the number one. Like they aired it on PBS like right after the Super Bowl, and its ratings shot through the roof because like people like went from watching football to watching Downton, you know. So it goes to show you the popularity, at least in the states, of like how that is.
By the way, I don't know if I don't think we talked about this yet. Yeah, Flash finally started filming. Man, they got the new logo. Michael
Oh
Keaton's
yeah.
arriving on the set. It's happening. I know people aren't happy right now because but hey,
Look, here's the thing, man. It's like I'll just be honest and shit. All right.
mm.
Snyderverse is probably done. Okay, let's be fair.
Well,
All right.
apparently, I mean, this Flash movie seems like it's gonna reboot everything. So yeah, I
I mean,
mean,
I don't. Here's the thing. I'm gonna watch it. All right, but like, I don't know if I'm gonna go in like that excited for it. Because like my least favorite part of Justice League was Ezra Miller. You know, so like that was my least favorite part of Justice League was Ezra Miller, and I don't think he's a good Flash. I like Andy Muschietti as a director.
I liked him more in the Snyder cut. He wasn't as bad in
He
the
was,
Snyder cut.
yeah, I liked him more in the Snyder cut, but he was still like, you know, he still was not the best. I would prefer
To me,
Grant
it feels like a
Gustin.
miscast. It really
Yeah,
does.
give me Grant Gustin. Bring him in. Have him be in the fucking movie.
Well, apparently, according to Mikey Sutton, CW crossover might happen in that movie.
Yeah,
So
I'm
some
assuming. Well,
cameos.
I think everyone has kind of figured that only because of the pop up of Ezra Miller in that secret cameo for Crisis on Infinite Earths. So it does seem to be like that's going to be what happens. At the same time, it's like I don't know, man. I don't think Warner's is going to be able to pull off the multiverse. I think it's all going to be lame and stuff. But another $5 from H bars, thank you, sir. Do you think Reverse Flash is in the Flash? Also, it's going to be hard watching the film knowing it won't be the Flash who saved the league. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, look, people like you, me, RJ, people watching this right now, we're going to be in the know that it's not going to be the Flash from the Snyder Cut saving this, right? But the normies aren't going to know that. The normies aren't going to know, right? They're going to be able to walk into this movie with blissful ignorance. They're going to be able to walk on in and just go like, oh, it's another superhero movie. I don't, yay. Oh, that Flash guy, he was in that Justice League from 2017. I saw that movie. Maybe he'll be better in this
Honestly, you know
one.
what's the sad thing about this Flash movie? Most people are not going to be there for the Flash. They're there for the Batman stuff. It's not even a Batman movie,
Yeah, I'm actually there for the Batman stuff. Yeah, to be honest with you. Like, I mean, I think I was listening to Sil doing Coffee Talk a little bit ago,
Yeah, I saw you in the comments. Yeah.
and he had said something like, I think the Batman's gonna do okay. And I'm like, dude,
Nah, Batman's gonna make a billion.
the
It's gonna
Batman is
make a
gonna cross
billion.
a bill, dude. Like the Batman is gonna be like, look, here's the thing. The Batman, I think Aquaman 2 is gonna cross a billion. I do. Shazam 2, if we're lucky, it will cross 400 million. I'm not going to
I hope it gets to 500 or 600.
I hope it does that too. That would actually end up being really good for that one. The Flash, I don't know, man. I'm looking at like I'm looking at maybe 600. You know, I mean the Batman stuff.
I don't know, man. This Flash movie has a lot of Justice League stuff. I mean, I can see it make it 700, 800. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I just saw your DM. Are they? Haven't they? They haven't done that yet. Okay, cool. We're talking. He said the George Floyd thing's going to go down. That's going to be. I'm glad.
Yeah. The judge just came out. They're about to read the verdict right now.
Okay, well, we'll go for a few more minutes then. See, MX Bravo here says Jada Jarbo. I'm no dude. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. Like, look, the there's a difference though. Like, this is the thing, is when it comes to the Snyder Cut always existed. People out there argued it didn't exist because they were being facetious and they were arguing very idiotic semantics. It was shot. They just needed to finish the visuals. That was it. A cut of it was done.
Wow.
But it wasn't finished. Anything else going forward has not been filmed. Contracts have not been signed. People are off doing other things. What they should do is they should start building back up to it by plotting it out for like 4 years down the road, which is a long ways down the road, but it gives Gal a chance to do Wonder Woman 3 and have her baby and get recovered from that. And have it take place after Justice League and be tied in with that continuity, because I'm sorry, Wonder Woman 84 was just not good. And then it gives time to like do a Deathstroke movie and maybe some other smaller films that are medium-sized budgets. But the truth of the matter is they're not going to focus on that. If the Batman pulls in $1 billion and the subsequent show Gotham PD is exceptionally popular over on HBO Max because the two are going to be crossing over to one another, then that is going to be the direction that they're going to want to go. And you know what? Like, I have a feeling like it all kind of boils down to Black Adam. But look, I'm just getting like The Rock can pull in people, but he does better when he's in an ensemble.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, like that's the way you look at Black Adam. That's the kind of movie he's constructing. They got Pierce Brosnan's Doctor Fate. They got Adam Smasher, like a bunch of different characters. So
Yeah. So hold on. I sorry, Artie, I missed. There we go. Thank you. Says here, would love it if they continue the U.S. Godzilla films. But the big question is, would they even want to do that at this point? I want it, but they won't. I mean, like Godzilla versus Kong kind of ends it. It ends it in a way to where it's not that, it kind of gives you a solid ending to the MonsterVerse sort of thing. Godzilla, Kong, they are the protectors of Earth. They are the alphas, right?
mm-hmm.
But also what I want and what we should maybe ask for is the Wingard cut, because you know what? There's a lot of plot points in that movie that they cut the fuck out and that I want to see.
They cut out Jessica Henwick. They cut out
most of Lance Reddick.
Yeah, Lance Reddick. Yeah. You know what they could build
Zhang
towards,
Ziyi,
though?
they cut out completely.
They could build towards a Destroy All Monsters type movie where it's like a bunch of monsters all together. Like an Avengers style movie.
That would be interesting. I think that might be how they want to go out. That might be how they want to go out. So let's see here. H Bart's another $5. Thank you, sir. Did I see that Henry liked Dwayne's Black Adam post? I did not. I heard about it. I'm not really on Instagram that often. I'm really not. I should be on there more. I'm just really not.
Yeah, I made a new Instagram account just for branding purposes. So I can keep up the know, because a lot of the celebrities use Instagram more so than any other social media. So
yeah, it's a lot easier. It's like you get a lot less hate.
It's because you can't read the comments as much.
Yeah, unless you're on mobile. If you're on a computer, it's terrible. Let's see here. John here says the money will drive more Godzilla movies. That's if Toho wants to do it. Toho may not want to continue the licensing with Legendary. However, Legendary is now owned by Tencent, I think. So Tencent's got money. Tencent's got a lot of money.
I don't know. Godzilla vs. Kong has been such a box office success. I don't know why they wouldn't continue it.
Yeah. So let's see. All right. Okay. All right. So H Bar's here. Another $5. Thank you very much, sir. Says if Snyderverse is over, I'm fine with it. If Henry is still Superman, also I think Matthew McConaughey would be a good Reverse Flash. I think at this point, like, what I want is Henry to get another movie as Superman, Affleck to get his Batman flick, and then I would be okay with walking away from it all. You know what I mean? Like, because I think at that point, like, really what it is like it gives Henry the opportunity for an actual sequel, which is going to be better. I would like to see someone who's menacing play Reverse Flash. I don't know if like McConaughey could do it. I actually really like the idea of who's the Anthony Starr who plays Homelander.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
He would be a really.
I mean, you saw the rumors that because Andy Muschietti loves Jessica Chastain. I mean, hey, female Reverse Flash, subvert those expectations.
Oh, can we just like move past the subverting expectations nonsense? I agree. As being a defense narrative, right? They're just gonna subvert expectations. You're adapting a comic book. It's not that fucking difficult. It's not that difficult. Is it really? I mean, Nick Fury looked a lot like Hasselhoff in the early days. Then they changed him to look exactly like Samuel L. Jackson, and then cast Sam Jackson in the role, and people were fine with it. But that was before if we're living in a world now where adaptations and continuity mean shit, stop subverting expectations. Anyway, Aaron, hold on. Hold on here. Aaron says Bradley Cooper as a Reverse Flash. I like that one, but he's playing Rocket. So
yeah. They're going to find someone who has a good dynamic with Ezra Miller too. That's the other thing.
Yes. But Ezra Miller is kind of like he's out there, right? He's out there quite a bit. So I don't know, man. Like, how you got to find someone that can play off the eccentric.
True, true.
So I don't quite know. Uh, let's see here. AJ asked the question, what's the most underrated horror franchise? Underrated? I don't know, man. Like, I mean, either like, has there ever been a horror franchise that just really kept up the momentum and everything was really good?
I'm trying to think. I mean, it depends on who you ask. Some people say something like a Pumpkinhead or Jeepers Creepers or
I like Jeepers Creepers, but the fact that those movies were directed by like a guy who was convicted of pedophilia,
right. So it's
little bit
like,
odd,
yeah, yeah.
little bit odd. Although then there's that whole argument to be made about like, well, did he pay his debt to society? And who knows? That is not for us to decide. Um, let's see here. DC. Okay, DC makes an interesting point. Says Daniel Radcliffe, Harry Potter. He's been in some eccentric roles recently, and I think he could work well with the Flash as a villain. I mean, yeah, that's definitely something, man. I think that'd be interesting to see. Um, but people want Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. Like that's a big fan casting thing, you know?
I don't know if I like that though. I don't know. He's a good actor. I just know it's hard. It's gonna be hard no matter what for anyone to like make me not see
Yeah.
Hugh
That's
Jackman.
why it's got to take like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like it's got to
Well,
take time.
they can't wait that long though. I don't think.
Here's something. Okay, for the underrated franchises, fourth year says Rec 1 or Rec 2, but not 3 or 4. Now I've seen Rec 1, and that is one of my favorite horror films. That movie is amazing. I've never saw Rec 2 or 3 or 4. I saw Quarantine, the American remake, and I was not happy with it. So okay, interesting here. Ryan Hartwell asked the question, how are you feeling? I'm feeling pretty relaxed right now. I'm on some muscle relaxers. I'm probably going to end this in about like less than 10 minutes because I'm starting to kind of fall asleep. But otherwise, I'm just waiting to talk to an orthopedic surgeon, see what they say, find out more information. Hopefully, you know, hopefully something soon. Thoughts on Jeepers Creepers 4? He sold the rights. Oh, okay. Well, that should be okay. If the guy sold the rights to Jeepers Creepers 4, I think aren't they doing like a reboot of it? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, I believe they are. I know a new movie's coming out. I think this year actually.
It could be interesting. Could see that one. Let's see here. Best Lex Luthor says, you know what's scarier than a werewolf? A wolf. Norm McDonald. Ryan Harwell. You're the mutant, Harry. Oh, ow, that hurt my ribs. It hurts to laugh. So damn you, Ryan. Thank you. H bar, it's another $5. Thank you, man. I think Henry Cavill can be Wolverine. Ow, ow, ow. But I'm also going to be like, is Superman dressed as a Marvel character? Yeah, I know, man. I know.
I want Carl Urban, honestly. I know he was that. I know he was the that guy in Thor Ragnarok, but you know they've
Oh yeah,
recast
yeah,
actors
yeah.
before.
He could come back. He could play another character. I mean, look, Gemma Chan, right, was in Captain Marvel.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, well, we kind of underutilized you as an actor, so why don't we put you in the Eternals
As the lead.
as one of the
Yeah.
leads? Yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing I noticed. Right, we got the Shang-Chi teaser. No fucking Eternals yet. Nothing on the Eternals. Nothing.
I can tell you why. It's because they want to wait until the Oscars because they know Chloe Zhao's probably going to win Best Picture and Best Director, so they can market it as from the Academy Award winning director of Nomadland. Plus, two, they're probably going to wait till Black Widow comes out, so they'll probably start marketing it in probably like July.
Okay,
That's my
that
guess.
does make that I get that. I totally get that. I think though for Henry Cavill, like Captain Britain is what I've heard a lot of people say. I don't know. I think Henry, like, I don't know where he would fit well in Marvel, but I'd like, I don't know.
I still want Ray Fisher to get cast in a Marvel movie. I think he did good work there.
Would anybody be opposed if Hugh came back as Logan? No.
No. There's still rumors that they want to get him for a cameo in Doctor Strange too. So
No, I don't want that. I don't want that.
Not even as a cameo for
Not a
to be with
cameo.
the
Not a
Avengers
cameo.
for one
Not a
last time.
cameo. No, no, I don't want a cameo. I want
Come on, man. I
no,
would go for it. Just one
no,
last appearance where it's him with the
no,
Avengers, bro.
no. No way, man. Like, look, if it's him and Deadpool, okay, that'd be the only way I would do it. If it's him and Deadpool hanging out and they're talking, all right, like that's it. Otherwise, no, fuck that. I don't want that. I want an actual like Wolverine. If it's got to be like it can't just be a cameo. It's got to be like in the movie because I can't. If they just gave me like a X-Men First Contact or not First Contact, First Class.
Turns out Wolverine was an alien all along.
Yeah, he was a Skrull all along. And those
I'm just saying, man, him and as a cameo or like in like an extended scene in like the third act where it's like all the multiverse heroes coming in or something as like old man Logan. I think that could work. Sound fun.
well, yeah, I don't know. It has to be something that is substantive. You know what I mean? Substantive. I can't talk right now.
With substance.
Yeah, it's got to have some meat behind it. It's got to be a lot of feeling behind it. He's got to come back. He's got to do his thing. You know, if it's superficial and pointless, it's just going to make people mad because that's going to get like their hopes up for it, and then just to kind of go, food you. No, it's all good, man. But hold on, H Bart's here. Another 5 bones. Thank you, sir. Danny DeVito as Wolverine.
Hey, he's the right size.
He's definitely the right size. He's also in his 70s. Also, Shang-Chi looks great, and I have no doubt if Jackie Chan was younger, he would have been Shang-Chi. I agree, man. That's what we need in one of these movies, dog. Is Jackie Chan.
I'm actually shocked they didn't cast Jackie Chan for this movie, like as a supporting role character.
Yeah, hold on. Nick here says it turned out that Wolverine was actually a good damn Wolverine, and we never fucking noticed. Are you saying like?
I think he meant goddamn Wolverine. Like he's actually like Wolverine the animal.
Maybe. I thought he's referring to the fact like I thought he was referring to like the Wolverine movie, you know, which I think is a good movie.
Oh, it's a great movie. I don't know why people hate it. They say, "Oh, the third act's horrible." What movie were you guys watching? The third act's not that bad.
Yeah. Like he, you know, oh, the Silver Samurai. It was like but it's cool Silver Samurai. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So he says here, it turns out Wolverine was a real goddamn Wolverine. Whichever that'd be so they make it like Rocket Raccoon. Like
it's like no. What we didn't know is that the MCU is actually connected to the Animorphs franchise, so all the characters can turn to animals.
I am not looking forward to Beast Wars, to be honest with you.
Oh, the Transformers spinoff.
Yeah, I just don't care. I don't care.
I just want my Bumblebee 2 with Haley Steinfeld. Why? That's all I want.
No, let it die.
That's a good movie, and I want more of that.
It's not a good movie.
I love that movie.
It's like an okay film. All right, but like it's the scripting was terrible.
It had a lot of heart. Okay,
whatever, man. Like, fine, it had heart, but like heart don't make up for a lack of a coherent story. And like John Cena's acting was all over the goddamn place in that movie. It's all like, are you supposed to be like the straight guy? Why are you making all these jokes? Why are you trying to be funny? Stop trying to be funny. You're the guy like at the end, you know, like it's just what role was he trying to play? That movie had very terrible direction.
Direction? You didn't like Travis Knight in there? I thought he had a good directing job.
He did. It was adequate. For his first time out the gate, man. I'll tell you this. Here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. This is what people say about Bumblebee when you're like, they go, Bumblebee, good movie. I'm like, all right, tell me what's good outside of the first 5 minutes of that movie.
I think Haley Steinfeld's a great lead. I think the chemistry between her and Bumblebee works really great. I think it's colorful. It's very funny. It's a great homage to 80s movies like E.T.
But it has nothing to do with the story.
Well, I said the writing was good and the chemistry between the characters.
The chemistry between the characters is more of an actor versus a inanimate object situation.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's an homage to 80s movies. Well, the writing isn't that strong.
Why do you think they added in the plot point, the whole subplot of like her going to that fucking party? Made no sense to go to that party.
Well, it was to show that she's a social outcast in a lot of ways.
That was already explained at the beginning of the movie when her friends dumped her.
Well, it's also so we can get that awesome Transformers the movie song cameo. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Whatever. Defend, defend, defend. I'm glad Paramount sent me that movie to watch for free. I was so disappointed by it. Maybe I'll pop it in and watch it. It's on Hulu, I think, right now.
it's
I
on
could
Amazon Prime as well.
like free to watch on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I got to watch that and Invincible, a bunch of shit. Hold on, another $5 for H Barts. Thank you, man. Amelia Clark cast in Secret Invasion, 10 out of 10 show already. Yeah, but no boobs. So let's
Hey,
knock
you
out the
never
corner.
know. I mean, if she's a
They're not
scroll, you
gonna.
can cover them
It's a
up.
Marvel. They're not gonna show boobs in a Marvel
Hey,
movie.
they had Mystique in Fox Marvel movies, and that was PG-13.
That was
So
that was Fox. Fox went edgy.
yeah,
Fox
yeah.
was like, it's the year 2000. It's a new millennia. Let's show Rebecca Romaine in like this blue spandex thing, and then they put Jennifer Lawrence in it, and the
And she hated it.
and,
She
she,
hated it.
and the makeup looks terrible. And like all through the 4 movies she was in, the makeup just kept getting worse. By the time you get to Dark Phoenix, it just looks like they took her out back and like spray painted her
Well, it's
blue.
also probably because like that was at the point where it's like, just put the makeup on, hurry up. I'm filming my 2 scenes and getting out of here. I'm
Yeah,
done.
I know. They should have like they should. That's what they should have recast. That's what they should have. I don't know. I mean, I think Amelia Clark though. I'm looking forward to it because I like Amelia Clark. And she'll probably say they'll treat me better in the finale than Dan and Dave did.
Yeah.
We'll hear about that in a couple of years. All right. Let's see here. Here's a good one. Godzilla versus Kong versus Pacific Rim. The final movie in the MonsterVerse, or Fast and Furious versus Transformers for stupid fun. Didn't they say like that Justin Lin was not against moving the Fast and Furious franchise into the Transformers world?
No,
Or
he said he wouldn't mind doing a crossover between Jurassic World and
right,
Fast and
right, right,
Furious.
right. Because they're both Universal properties.
At this point, why not? I mean, you saw that trailer, man. They don't even care anymore. They're just going, let's just do the most ridiculous things possible at this point. We got
Yeah,
magnet cars, we're going into space.
I know, I know, I know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see here. McLeod, $5 Canadian, Chauvin guilty on all charges. Crazy. I know you sent me that privately.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I mean, you don't
that
want to
that
get
was
into it here on this show, but I was actually surprised.
I thought he was gonna get like I didn't think all charges, but yeah, they the thing is though, because of Maxine Waters, right? Like
Mhm.
they're gonna he'll file an appeal.
Yeah, I don't
And
know much about. I wasn't following it, so I don't know anything about Waters or what they said. So
yeah, they it's she called for like what could be an incitement of violence, and her being a political figure, a representative, is something that's that even the judge mentioned it yesterday, so it's going to be used in like an argument for an appeal. So it is what it is. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that. But I mean, I'm glad he got found guilty, to be honest with you. Let's see. Bama Seabrand here says Fast and Furious 10 will be a crossover with Jurassic Park. Screw it, why not?
I want Dom Toretto to punch out a T-Rex.
Yeah, at this point, it would be more realistic than stuff happening in the Fast and Furious franchise, and I'm a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise, by the way. So it's all good.
I actually liked Hobbs and Shaw.
I actually haven't seen that one yet. I haven't.
Really, you should watch it. That's like the event, like that's like the Iron Man 2 of the Fast and Furious movies. They're like setting up a lot of stuff for the sequels.
Oh, okay. I'll have to check that
Yeah.
one out. Artie McFly here, $2. Thank you, Artie. Who is the next big baddie in the MCU? Galactus, please. Shifty Gism here says Kang, and I think Kang because that's going to be in Ant Man.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of Kang references in Loki. It's the Time Variance Authority that's connected to Kang.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Loki,
so
what is it? Loki's going to be getting more than one season.
yeah, they've already started writing season 2. So
And I think, and then also it came out today that Falcon and Winter Soldier was submitted to the Emmys as a dramatic series,
right, and
not a limited series.
so was WandaVision. WandaVision got submitted for Emmys as well.
It got was it limited or was it? It's got to be limited.
I can look it up right now. Actually,
It's got to be limited. Yeah, there's no reason to do a WandaVision season 2.
Yeah, Marvel is submitting WandaVision as a limited series, essentially dashing hopes for a second season.
Okay.
So it is limited.
What's up, Enosh? I'm about ready to wrap it up, dude. I just took my pain meds like an hour ago, and like they're kicking in, so I'm just getting kind of groggy. But I thought I would stream from my phone and talk. And thankfully RJ came in and everyone's like cool as hell. Thank you. All right, real quick. HBot says here, I hope the action scenes in Shang-Chi are made like in Hong Kong where you see the action clearly instead of shaky cam. I think so, man.
No, like that's Patrick Williams, the YouTuber, made a comment saying, "I was so happy watching this trailer because all the fight scenes were very big, wide shots. You could see all the action. It's a lot of wide takes, which I like."
Yeah, that scene where that lady is like spinning around,
Mm.
you know?
Well, that's what I love about the trailer. It's like it's combining old Jackie Chan movies, Crouching Tiger influences, Bruce Lee influences. Like it's taking like everything from kung fu
I
movies.
saw like a lot of what is it? Master Wu Ping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I got that vibe. Like we're talking like Iron Monkey vibes, Iron Monkey, Crouching Tiger, obviously. And that should be very fascinating because it looks like they're pulling more from the from a lot of like the tropes from the kung fu films, which I know that should make HBarts like excited beyond belief. So yeah, because HBarts, what did you think of the trailer? Like, I know you're big into that kind of stuff. So, like, I want to know what you think about that. Batman Superman here asks, what are your thoughts on a pregnant female serial killer movie?
I mean, if that's what you're into, bro, I mean, you don't have to share that with us.
I like how pregnant.
Oh Jesus!
No, what? I'm saying like I'm not against it. The story's
so you're saying like the movie would be like she's like it's like hours before her water breaks, she needs to kill 5 people or something.
That would not be happening. There's no way. But here's would they call it? Would they call it promising young woman?
Oh man, throw the tomatoes at him.
Right?
Ooh, get off the stage.
Right? Oh, I can't type into the chat. I don't think. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna type it in real quick. There we go. So you guys get the idea of what I'm saying here. Promising young. I caught the spoiler to the end of that. And
I've still not watched it. I need to watch it.
There we go.
Oh man,
that's terrible. But that would probably be better than that'd probably be better than that movie, I guess. But Batman Superman, he seriously wants to know, like, if she's in like her second trimester, then that could be something interesting. So that'd have to be a really good, reason for that to happen, right? Oh, Lordsville, hey, what's up, Tim? What's going on, buddy? How you doing, man? He says fight team for Shang-Chi are from Jackie Chan's stunt team. Hell yeah! Now
that's great.
You got my money.
Why is it that everyone's popping up in the chat right now? It's like you're saying
I see Zebrafed here. Like I'm on my muscle relaxers, and I was like gonna kill time while they popped on in, and I've just been chatting with RJ here in the chat. So I should probably try to get like some rest. I think. I don't know. I'm here. I need to get some water though. This thing gives you dry mouth like a mofo. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I'm debating if I wanted to try pushing for like some. I don't think I need painkillers. The muscle relaxers are fun. I got a Tempur-Pedic bed, so it makes it easy, right?
Yeah.
So I got one of those like badass reclinable beds. I dropped like $7,000 on this bed back when I had money. So
$7,000 for a bed?
$7,000 for a bed.
Damn.
Yeah, it is a king size Tempur-Pedic with a memory foam mattress. It's like sleeping on air. I love it. So let's see here. Lord's Longbox says I'm on my Soma too. I'm not on Soma, man. I'm on Flexeril. So it's not as that bad. Do I still have the catheter inserted? No, I'm good. I can pee like a normal person. Zebrafet, you're not my real.
Well, apparently, Cherry Trap says they make you constipated too.
That has not been a problem for me.
No, don't jinx yourself, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, anyway. Oh, all right. Well, oh, jeez. All right. Let's see here. HBars with $5. Thank you, sir. I think it could be my favorite Marvel film if done right. Shang-Chi. Yeah, man. Who's directing Shang-Chi? Who's
Daniel? It's Daniel Cretton or something. Let me look.
What else has he done?
He did a movie with Brie Larson. I know that, like an indie movie.
Oh, that was Room 22, right?
Yeah, so his name is
Yeah.
Destin Daniel Cretton.
Okay.
He did I'm Not a Hipster, Short Term 12, The Glass Castle.
Right.
He did Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan and Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, the short room 12, that was shot in San Diego. I know that because everyone in San Diego wouldn't shut the hell up about it. Right? It's like because it was nominated for an Oscar.
oh, really?
Yeah. And so it was like that was filmed because in San Diego, not a lot gets filmed there. So like if something gets filmed there and it gets some kind of notoriety, then like people freak the hell out. Like people in the San Diego filmmaker community were pissed off that Paranormal Activity was shot in San Diego and none of us had any idea because the guy wasn't involved in any of the local groups. And to be fair, that's probably for the best. So
Yeah, and Just Mercy was a really good movie from what I heard. I still need to watch it.
yeah, I don't even know that one. Anthony asked, "Am I going to be on tonight?" Probably not, because I'm going to probably be in bed.
Yeah,
Still.
yeah, his meds are gonna pass him out, man. He's not gonna wake up for probably another like 10 hours.
Nah, it's not that bad. Like it just kind of helps me get a little bit of sleep and stuff. Um, and so like that's kind of the whole point. I just got to rest the back.
Yeah.
So
Searfet's comment? Why did people hate the last line from Aquafina so much? Everyone, like I remember I was watching Film Junkies reactions, like, oh, it was going so good into the last line. I'm like, this is a comedy line for people to chuckle at. Yeah, they got to end on some kind of joke. It's like the Marvel trailer formula.
God damn it, Enosh.
Hey, it's Woman.
What's up?
She has to kill. She has to kill so her baby can live.
That is definitely that's probably something.
Oh no.
I'm trying to wrap this up and you come in last minute. Now I know how you feel.
That's the other reason I did. I don't plan on staying. I'm just in my car too. So like I'm just like driving around, coming home from work. And so I just saw you streaming and I knew you were trying to get off because you're on drugs and stuff. So I just prolong your agony. Maybe get a couple extra super chats in there at the end,
That the way you frame that though can be taken very much out of context. Like you're trying to get off and you're on drugs.
Well, yeah. You didn't see the end of our stream last night, so yeah, that's pretty much where it went anyway. So
yeah, no, I was listening for a while and then I just went to sleep.
Oh, so. The end totally went off the rails again. It was hilarious.
Oh yeah, we had puppets, we had some chat decoys, we had
Oh my gosh. The end was absolutely hilarious. It broke me. I was laughing so hard we couldn't breathe. William couldn't breathe. I
saw you guys had Elvis and Tupac in the chat.
Yeah, Elvis, Tupac, Michael Jackson showed up, Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. So there was some of that to go around. Yeah.
So Poindexter Lounge was a place to be.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
But... yeah, no, I listened for a while. I actually had it up on my TV. I was listening for a while as I was working on some stuff, and then the drugs kicked in, and I had to go to bed. But
the drugs kicked in for us too because it was a crazy night. We went from serious to fun, where I showed some toys and stuff that people sent me, some different things that people sent me, and then we went crazy, and then we like settled down and had a really great discussion, like comic discussion about DC and some characters and stuff, like how to like reboot the DC universe and stuff, and what's the correct way, what's the incorrect way. And then like after that, I was doing like you're doing it. Like I was just like, okay, we're gonna wind this down and everything. And then it just got really hilarious again, and it was a great way to end the stream. I didn't even play my outro. I was so just beside myself. I was just like, click, we're done.
You're like, it's time to. Well, yeah, you guys are running pretty late.
Yeah. We went 4.5 hours last night. So.
Yeah, I can't go that long. I've done that a couple times. Yeah, I can't do it.
We figured out at the end it was like we did 4 shows in one.
Pretty much, yeah. You should chop them up.
I just wanted to give you a hard time.
Yeah, no, it's all good, man. I appreciate it.
I think I'm on a delay.
I think a little bit, yeah.
Right,
it's okay.
You guys have a good time. See you,
all right, buddy.
See you.
See you later, man. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, there you go. Good old Enosh, everybody. Check out Poindexter Lounge. Real quick here. Worldwide Web Wizard asks, "Could I go back on Zero Tact sometime?" Yeah. I got a little bit bitchy the other day because that guy would like not shut the hell up. But it was. I don't mind. I like Tacky and Aid. So yeah, I have no problem with that one. K Sasa here says the director of Promising Young Woman will also direct Zatanna. She's actually not going to direct Zatanna. She's only going to write Zatanna. But yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I'm kind of shocked she's not directing it, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't think she wants to direct something like that. Some people don't want to. You know, it's a totally different affair. Doing something like Promising Young Woman is like a lower budget. You know, you have more control, right? You go into something like it's.
But I mean, you know the Marvel formula, though. They always get indie directors for those movies.
Yeah, because they're easily controllable. Think about it. All right. They're pretty easily controllable on that kind of stuff. Patty Jenkins had issues working on Thor: The Dark World, but she also was an Oscar-winning director by that point. And so, you know, Alan Taylor hadn't done a feature film before. He'd only done Boardwalk Empire and Game of Thrones. So it was a completely different setup.
True.
Plus, I mean, dude, this is DC at this point, man. Like, I wouldn't touch DC with a 10-foot pole right now. Sorry, I can see your non-super chat messages, dude. I can. I've seen you in the chat. I'm sorry, buddy. Yes, I can. But thank you. I will keep an eye out. H-Bart's here. Shang-Chi and Iron Fist movie. I'd like to see that.
I don't know if you saw, Matt, but when the Shang-Chi trailer came out, Iron Fist was trending because everyone was making fun of how bad the show was and saying what a lame character he is. And I felt so bad. It's like, damn it, Iron Fist is cool. You guys just don't know because the show was so bad.
I think Finn Jones did a fine job. I will defend Finn Jones in the Defenders and season 2. He did better when Scott Buck wasn't involved.
Mm-hmm.
And I stand by that. And I stand for Finn Jones as Iron Fist. And like my favorite episode of Luke Cage season 2 was when Iron Fist showed up and they went and they fucked up that drug den. And then like, you know, because like I think him and Mike Coulter had great chemistry and they worked really well together. And I would like to actually see Finn Jones come back into it, although he won't. I know he won't. And that's not his fault, man. That's not his fault. That's straight up. You know, that's straight up, whatever you want to call it. I blame that on Scott Buck and Jeff Loeb.
Yeah, Scott Buck should not work again.
I haven't heard hide nor hair out of Scott Buck since 2017's Inhumans crashed and burned.
Yeah, poor Inhumans.
Yeah. Well, at least Anson Mount now is on a better show.
True.
Let's see here. H Bart's another $2 says, would love to see Finn Jones in the suit. Hell yeah, man.
You would have gotten that if they would have got a season 3.
And but the thing is, that was Netflix. That was Netflix one. That Netflix pulled the plug on those shows.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's like, it is what it is. We didn't get any closure, which is stupid. I think the only show that gave us any bit of closure was Punisher season 2. Because it kind of ended on like, you know, this is like where he's going from here sort of thing.
I would say Daredevil season 3 ended with some level of closure.
Yeah,
I mean, I know there's the Bullseye post-credit scene, but if you cut that out, then you know.
That was I really wanted to see more Bullseye, man. He was great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I mean, that's the thing. I'm like, release Daredevil 1 through 3 on 4K and I'll buy it in a heartbeat. You know, like, let me actually buy these seasons. But yeah, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. So I'm gonna wrap it up, man, because I only wanted to be on for like 30 minutes and it's like been like an hour and 20. Are you still there, RJ?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay. So all right, everybody. Thank you very much for coming on. Check out RJ. Was it Resonant Justice on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at Resonant Justice. I'm also on YouTube at Resonant Justice. I pop up in pretty much everyone's streams in this community, so you'll see me around always.
Cool, man. Well, thank you very much, everybody. I'm gonna go rest my back a bit more and say this here. Hold on. Tim here says, my source says Iron Fist will be in the Shang-Chi sequel. Better be Finn Jones or I'm in a riot.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
All right, everybody. Have a good one.